Imagine carrying an invisible weight that affects every aspect of your relationships, health, and sense of self. For millions of people who have experienced trauma, this isn't imagination, it's reality. But what if understanding how trauma affects our bodies and brains could unlock the door to healing? That's the promise of The Body Keeps the Score. Understanding trauma. Drive. Van der Kolk begins by redefining our understanding of trauma. 1. Trauma is not just an event in the past, it leaves a lasting imprint on the mind, brain, and body. 2. It's not only about what happened to you but also what didn't happen, like neglect or absence of care. 3. Trauma can alter the way we process information and regulate emotion. Key points. The impact of trauma goes beyond psychological effects, it changes our biology. Traumatized people often feel unsafe in their bodies. Traditional talk therapy may not be enough to heal trauma. Van der Kolk emphasizes that trauma is far more common than we often realize, affecting not just war veterans or survivors of abuse but anyone who has experienced overwhelming stress. The Brain on Trauma. The book delves deep into how trauma affects the brain. The triune brain, reptilian, brainstem, controls essential functions like breathing and heart rate. Mammalian, limbic system, processes emotions and memories. Neo-mammalian, neocortex, responsible for rational thought and decision-making. How trauma disrupts these systems. Hyperarousal of the reptilian brain, leading to constant fight or flight responses. Overactivity in the limbic system, causing emotional flooding. Reduced activity in the neocortex, impairing rational thinking. The role of the vagus nerve in trauma response and recovery. Van der Kolk explains how these brain changes can lead to symptoms like flashbacks, hypervigilance, and difficulty regulating emotions. The body's response to trauma. A central theme of the book is how trauma is stored in the body. Somatic symptoms, chronic pain, autoimmune disorders, digestive issues, dissociation, feeling disconnected from one's body, numbing or shutting down, alexithymia, difficulty identifying and expressing emotions. Van der Kolk argues that addressing these physical manifestations is crucial for healing trauma. He introduces the concept of bottom-up processing, starting with the body to heal the mind. Developmental trauma. The book explores the profound impact of childhood trauma, attachment and early relationships, how early experiences shape our ability to form relationships and regulate emotions. Adverse childhood experiences. ACE study, linking childhood trauma to adult health problems and risky behavior. Intergenerational trauma. How trauma can be passed down through families. Van der Kolk emphasizes the importance of addressing childhood trauma to prevent long-term health and social problems. Traditional treatments and their limitations. The book critically examines conventional approaches to treating trauma. Talk therapy. It helps understand experiences but may not address bodily sensations and ingrained patterns. Medication. It can provide symptom relief but doesn't address the root causes of trauma. Exposure therapy. Potentially re-traumatizing if not done carefully. Van der Kolk argues for a more holistic approach that addresses mind and body. Innovative approaches to healing. Drive. Van der Kolk introduces several promising therapies for trauma. EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, helps process traumatic memories through guided eye movements. Neurofeedback trains the brain to self-regulate more effectively. Yoga and mindfulness reconnects mind and body, improves self-regulation. Theater and improvisation allows for embodied expression and connection. Internal family systems therapy addresses different parts of the self affected by trauma. These approaches aim to integrate body and mind in healing, helping individuals regain a sense of safety and control. The importance of community and relationships. Van der Kolk emphasizes that healing doesn't happen in isolation. The power of healthy relationships in recovery, the role of the community in providing safety and support, the importance of rebuilding trust and connection. He argues that social support is crucial for trauma recovery and overall well-being. In conclusion, The Body Keeps the Score is a paradigm-shifting book that challenges our understanding of trauma and offers hope for healing. Key takeaways include: trauma affects both mind and body, requiring a holistic approach to healing. Traditional treatments may not be enough. Innovative therapies integrating body-based approaches show promise. Early experiences shape our resilience and vulnerability to trauma. Healing is possible through reconnecting with our bodies, processing memories, and fostering healthy relationships. Drive. Van der Kolk's work reminds us that while the impact of trauma can be profound, so is our capacity for healing and growth. Understanding the intricate connections between our experiences, bodies, and minds allows us to find new paths to recovery and resilience. Thank you for joining me in exploring The Body Keeps the Score. If you found this summary insightful, please like and subscribe for more in-depth book reviews. Remember, understanding is the first step towards healing. Until next time.